Hello, beautiful Virgos. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. I hope all is well and good with you. Thank you for joining me today. Today is January 4, 2025. So happy New Year, Virgos. Hoping your year brings you all your joys and desires and dreams come true. All the joy you can ever possibly dream of and want and can handle. Hopefully everything works out for you. It's going to be a very general reading, Virgo. This is going to be a whatever comes out in any direction it goes. You're the last reading for the series, so you can always check your other placements. Other signs had conversations about family, worries, friends, money, finance, everything. So this could go in any direction. And the very last reading I just finished was for Leo, and that was all about like a relationship that needs saving. This is just specifically about that. So it's not necessarily about a targeted goal or question, okay? So first I'm going to start off with a soul's journey message for you, and we have trust here. So Virgo, it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, so continue to listen to that voice. All right, this is a very great path for you because maybe in the past you've had a lot of doubts, didn't trust yourself, or did not necessarily pay attention to your intuition or take action on the things that are things that you are, better off if you acted on, or just for your best interest in general. So like you've gone against your own, what is it called? Judgment, better judgment, if you will. So it's not a judging point, but it's just that, start accepting that, you have what it takes to do the right thing. And anything with positive intentions and a good heart will materialize in the right reasons. And if it doesn't, there's definitely a reason for that, because it's an awareness point. So trust yourself, trust your actions, and you approach things with humor. I like that. I choose to focus on the lighter sides of life. And if you're not, you need to. Virgos tend to think a lot, and they tend to kind of go into their own reclusive place quite a bit. So why not approach things with a little bit of humor, okay? So what else is here for you? What other messages are on the horizon here for you, Virgo? What else do we have here? I am, yes, I am expecting another order. So if my phone goes off, that's what's going on. Hold your vision, all right? Hold your vision. You're on the right path. Look, even the colors are actually matching. All right, so trust, hold your vision. There's a fixed moon. I don't know when that is, but something here, whatever it is, you're going to be able to thrive and strive and take off. Okay, if you have any goals, any personal aspirations, anything you want to put on the Virgo board, what is it called? What is it called? I forget what it's called. Vision board, right? The word's right there. Get going with that vision board, all right? Get going with that vision board. Balance spirituality and practicality. I love it. Moon in Pisces. Pisces is coming up in a couple of months. So, just balance things out, okay? Focus on your spiritual well-being, Virgo. Focus on what it is that your heart desires and wants for your own happiness, for your own path, okay? Allow your emotions to guide you equally. Okay, intuition is tied into emotions as well a little bit. So we are not freaking out, thinking, so we're not trying to be suspicious about everyone and everything, but balance out that, okay? So if you're a little bit too much on the practical side, which can really be a Virgo thing, there we go, then be a little, ooh, my items are set to arrive in 4 minutes. Be more spiritual if you're too practical. Like, focus on your spiritual well-being. If you're being too spiritual, kind of kind of ground yourself a little bit, and also focus on the practical. Like, just balance things out, okay? So I'm just going to pull tarot. After tarot, I'm going to do some oracle cards for you. I'm also going to pull some angel answers for you, and then close out with self-love, self-healing message. So if you're new to the channel, of course, thank you everybody that's returning subscriber and viewer. I appreciate everyone's support in all the ways, but also if you're new here, I do variety style readings on this channel. So if you like tarot, feel free to hit that notification bell. All right, subscribe, hit the notification bell, I guess, in that order. Like the videos. I guess it helps YouTube know that people enjoy the reading. I don't know. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to. But if you're, like I said, you have to be like a person that likes tarot, right? So if you're into all that stuff, feel free to go ahead and join our growing family over here. And yeah, I post weekly, regularly, and that's what's going on with the channel. Anything else you'd like to know is in the description box below. So if you have any extra questions, feel free to go ahead and let me know about that. I am going to adjust the colors a little bit. It does feel, is it too bright? Feels like it's a little too bright. Should I adjust the colors? I feel like, what do you guys think? I don't know. You're not going to be able to tell me because this is not live. All right. Well, I'm not going to adjust the lights. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. All right, good news. I got my order delivered. Bad news, I lost the ring. Meaning the little heart that was on the little ring wire thing was completely, it fell off. So whatever, but let me go ahead and fix the lighting because now the lights changed out in the living room really quickly. I hope it's not too bright or too dull. I think that should be, I think this should be okay. I'm debating putting my tarot setup back in my room because I have blackout lighting in there, or blackout blinds, I guess it's called. But then I don't get to see the beautiful view, or I don't get to see the beautiful view or anything else that I have out here, and I don't want to miss out on that. I think I messed it up, you guys. Let me 1 second. I'll be right back. I think that is much better. Well, all right. Anyways, let's get going. Let's get going, Virgo. So we were talking a little bit about trust, like I mentioned, and balancing things out for yourself and hang on to the things that you have for yourself. We have the Queen of Wands here trying to remind you of the things that you're passionate about, but equally in terms of like who's around you and who's playing a role right now. There's a feminine energy here. Okay, so they're very kind of, they have a very important role in your life. They play an important role in your life. They could be your lover, your partner, your best friend, your mom, your sister, your daughter, just a male, female energy. Okay, so it's whatever it is. It does feel like this is somebody that comes across strong-minded, confident, Aries energy here, fire sign. And I feel like their influence is very, like, it's important for you to have that influence in your life. It encourages you to take charge of things, okay, to shine, to kind of go out there and do the things that you got to do, pursue your goals, desires. This could come in any form. You would know who that energy is more than I will. But it does feel like this is somebody that might help push you towards new things in your life or have you take a new direction altogether. All right. So sometimes this person could feel like a little too tough or overbearing, or just kind of like a know-it-all, or trying to be like a mom in your life or something like that if they're not a mom. But I feel like it's more to support you and to remind you that you are cared for. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be by yourself. You don't have to be an introvert all too much. All right, so there's a sense of authority here though with this person, but they're coming from a very good place. Like, they are very feisty, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like sometimes, maybe they're overly expressive, okay, but they're very reliable even if they may be stubborn. All right, so that's the energy I'm starting off with here. We have the Seven of Pentacles for you. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, like you, Virgo. It's an earth sign. It is associated a little bit with Saturn, so there could be connotations of negativity in the reverse. Could be feeling a little bit strained right now, Virgo, or maybe not seeing enough progress in something that you're really working hard on or working hard towards or wanting to achieve here. Could be feeling a little impatient. Okay, so there could be just like unexpected situation causing delays or something here, but the outcomes are coming regardless. Okay, some of you, the outcome, if it's arrived and you're not happy with it, it's really frustrating you right now. So this is an opportunity for growth. Okay, it's an opportunity to kind of take a step back and see what needs to be done. Okay, to maybe talk to somebody or just somebody that's like patient or understanding, or is like knowledgeable in this area, or just sees things like from a big picture, very pragmatic. That way you're not like you're allowing this experience to help you grow and learn versus kind of keeping you stuck. Okay, this could be somebody that you rely on, could be a family member, close, distant, it doesn't matter, but might be reaching out. Okay, so this is kind of like somebody that would know you, that you would want to talk to here, that understands you, or just you absolutely value or adore, or something like that. But there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of opportunity for something to grow. The delay, I feel like, is happening for a reason, obviously, because things could be in a bad place. If you're in a connection with somebody right now, something could be in a bad place. So like in a bad place, in a disconnected place, in a negative place. So trust that you're on the right path for your own well-being here. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles reverse, this is a Capricorn energy. There's some sort of recovery taking place after something has been very strongly challenging for you. You might be moving away from a phase where you've been isolating, or kind of abandoned, like deserting people, kind of like reclusing. But also there's an energy here that's wanting to recover from loss altogether, rebuild their life. So the whole energy of, yes, coming out of the cold is here, but it's for the right reasons. Okay, so you're kind of going to be putting yourself in a place where you're closer to support and people that care about you. Like support meaning, like you're not going to be coddled. You're not going to have support where people tell you what you want to hear. You're going to have you're going to have the right guidance. You're going to have the right people in your life here. Okay, so I do feel like whoever it is, maybe this Queen of Wands, or if there's a authoritative figure or somebody here with Capricorn energies, okay, like hardworking person, something like that, that's very focused on discipline, respected energy, something like that. This is going to be something that'll help you in the recovery phase. Again, when helping, it means it could be supporting, listening, talking, providing, understanding. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, there's some blockages. Okay, so some people are in the way here, kind of trying to obstruct or disrupt something for you. Okay, and it might feel like sometimes like the door closes in your face, versus but then it really comes from a place where there's a lack of support in general. So you could be struggling financially, or financial support is also coming to help stabilize some things. You could have had to pay out something here recently, or take care of something financial. So just things, things are kind of destabilizing a little bit underneath your feet, but nothing bad. The healing is going to come from just a lot of growth, okay, and growing away from things that are no longer serving us, cutting the cords, stuff like that. Okay, so just be very careful in that sense, because this is very important for you to cut the cords with the things that no longer serve you, to help you kind of expand on this journey that you're on here. Okay, so the Two of Swords in the reverse, Libra energy, well, it's air sign, so it could also have some Gemini communication problems. This is a card that kind of, it's an end of a period of an indecision of some sort. Okay, so for avoiding something, or avoiding communicating about something, avoiding talking about something, especially when it comes to romance or relationship or love matter of some sort, it's the end of the period of not knowing. This time to kind of know things and see things, okay, for what they are. There's a lot of blockages right now. There's a lot of manipulation. Could be dealing with the Seven of Pentacles. All right, a loss of somebody that you cared about, in the sense somebody that could have not contributed to your growth, okay, but there could have been somebody that emotionally you were attached to. There's a lot of blocked feelings about each other at this time. Okay, so there's likely somebody here you've been at a crossroads with. It could have been definitely a love interest of some sort, but there's a open dialogue here is imminent, so communication is going to need to take place, or is important to happen. Okay, so maybe somebody here has been holding back, not wanting to talk or be confronted, because they just don't want to deal with the confrontation. They don't like confrontations. They fear it. It gives them anxiety, something like that. Okay. But it's time to address like the things that have been left unsaid. Okay, so this could either lead to some sort of like closure, reconciliation, or a clear path forward. Just to kind of not just cut the cords, but I don't know, like end all be all. Is there anything really as an end all be all? Does anything ever really ever end? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes we don't talk to our family for 20 years, but it's still opportunity to ever happen again, and it does happen. So nothing's impossible. Nothing is the final. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. The Star, awesome card to show up here for you. This is a card of healing. It's an Aquarius energy. It brings up a lot of hope, All right, a lot of chance here to kind of mend the things that we want to make us internally happy. Could also lead to some sort of a spiritual renewal here. All right, you're also still around, perhaps influenced by some sort of an Aquarius energy. All right, so your friend, a former partner of some sort, or even somebody new that you might meet, might be somebody that helps inspire you or has helped inspire you to see beyond your current situation and just have that hope, that vision. Hold on to that vision, Virgo. So don't ever release it, okay? So I feel like their influence might come in the form of a just guidance of some sort, or just kind of somebody is going to help you connect with your higher self here, make you realize like, yeah, why did I listen? Why am I not trusting my intuition? So you'll have somebody here that's going to give you that perspective, whether it's intentional, but they'll bring that healing no matter what. And I like that. I like that feeling to see that, you know, you're going to be navigating through some difficult times here, and you'll be able to find or make a space for yourself to have a peaceful lifestyle. All right, nothing has to be major, but you know, something here has kind of been still kind of unsettled within your life path, and it's time to kind of balance it out and see where things go for you with that. Okay, so the Six of Wands is here. It's a Leo energy. It's a card of growth as well. Okay, Jupiter energy as well. So it just feels like something could be somebody here's oh, I'm so sorry. This is a Six of Swords. Why was I thinking that? Well, it's still, hey, Aquarius is showing up again then. So let's go with double confirmation with Aquarius. The Six of Swords is a Mercury card. It's a card of communication. We were talking about communication up there. So the reason I am highlighting all this, communication could give the answers, could bring closure. Communication, it doesn't, you know, okay, well, we will never talk. This is never going to happen again. That's fine. I don't know. But at some point, if it's considered or if it's approached or if it's, I don't know, manifested, those would be the outcomes. Okay, so if communication is not the deal here, we are definitely looking at a place where we're feeling stuck. There's been a lot of resistance in this energy, in this situation. Some of you, you know, you find each other attractive when you don't each give each other the time of day. So it's like you have to be absent from each other's lives to kind of miss each other, to realize. But whenever a connection does take off or something does happen, even if it's short term, it does go back to stagnant. Okay, there's not a whole lot of growth. There's not a whole lot of change. So some of you, you know, maybe it's time to kind of think things through and decide what it is that you want to move past in terms of troubled waters. Okay, to kind of get past the emotional turmoil or the emotional roller coaster, I guess, that this energy can bring you. Or that you find yourself in general, and just move on from these things. Okay, clear the path forward for yourself. Use the star healing energy to allow you to prosper forward, or to spring forward, or to progress forward. Some of you, you know, there's somebody here in the background. I don't know if it's family member or if it's a friend or if it's just maybe your higher self or your spiritual guides truly, but something in the background here is working in your favor. Okay, it's helping you wake up to this change that's important to facilitate a transition that's valuable for you. Okay, so change of environment, change of perspective, change of attitude, change of mindset, change of style of approaching things or communicating. Okay, you're being guided towards peace. Okay, and it's a strong card here in the sense underneath the star to suggest that it is really time to have a new way of thinking about your life's direction, which is really, really important here for you, Virgo. It's essential for your growth. All right, so the Eight of Wands in the upright here. This is a Sagittarius energy, Mercury card. We have communication all over this reading that's necessary. Communicating with your higher self, the person, the people that are supporting you, your guide, your spirit, whatever it is. Communication here, openness is super, super important. There's quick developments that are going to be happening here. Expect some news. Very, very quick, fast, out of nowhere. News may come in shocking. Expect some sort of confession, something here that deals with feelings, emotions, stability, growth. I feel like it's a card that's positive because it brings a lot of things to the front where it's happening in a way not just fast and quick and immediate and tomorrow, but it's coming from a place of serious passion and intent. Like the intent is very positive. Okay, so Some of you, romantic communications may be super, super swift. If you guys are all single out there, you know, this might mean maybe meeting someone unexpectedly at in the most awkward of places or environments that you can think of, or somehow you run into a situation where somebody enters your life and that person starts to bring like enlightenment and perspective for you. All right, but this is also about resolving issues very, very quickly as well. Okay, so somebody here has a lot of optimism. Okay, positive mental like focus around you somehow, and I feel like there's an energy that's going to bring you that optimism that you've been wanting. All right, it's a very good card in that sense because it embodies manifestations or also materializing the manifestation. So whoever is wanting to move in a direction at a very interesting pace to make things happen, change and move, it's going to happen soon. Okay, so um, the tower here, I feel like in the tower card in the ending, I don't know, it's kind of a good card. It's a reminder that, you know, we could be dealing with somebody here that brings about sudden change, but also a lot of revelations along the way. So a lot of awakenings. Things could be painful, hurtful, or it could just jolt you to wake you up to the things that you need to be paying attention to, so that you are actually being um, um, loyal to your path, to yourself, like not so much for other people, because loyalty or emotions get measured based on the, you know, needs and expectations. But the tower is going to be shaking something up here that's going to bring you back on track. Capricorn and fire energy here is very, very strong. So I do feel like there's an energy that's going to be um, basically saying cut the shit and get going on what you need to get going with. Okay, so somebody's in your corner. Again, it could be a friend, somebody you care about. This could be a very like important key figure in your life. All right, could have Capricorn, like I said, Capricorn traits in them, but there's a life-altering event that's coming through that's going to keep things in perspective from here on out for you, Virgo. It's going to catapult you into your vision. All right, it's going to allow you to maintain that balance that you need. And it's going to be in the form of some sort of conversation, news, or just discovery. It's going to bring a lot of truths forward, a lot of realities. And while initially shocking, it's an opportunity for, again, significant growth here. Okay, it's an opportunity to bring significant growth through for you. And it's just gonna, there's just a lot of work that needs to be done. And it just feels, it's not like, you know, you're neglecting yourself or whatever, but it's just that I feel like some of you, you're just, you know, it's time to kind of elevate things for yourself. And if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else is going to do that. That's the message I'm getting, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some oracles for you, Virgo. Let's see what else wants to be known or heard at this time about anything else going on with you. All right. Use your head, Virgo, okay? Give it some thought. Don't let emotions control you here. Left out in the cold. Look at that. It's so funny because I really resisted talking about left out in the cold because this card, it's always about that, right? And we always say it when it comes out. But look, it's here. So we have to have that, like, you know, introspection that we're going on, but we're dealing with emotional and material loss for some of us. So there's a lot of things that we need to get back on track and find a balance with. And it's just that it's not just that you're left out in the cold, but it also feels like things are not serving you, serving your interests. So it just feels like whatever scene you enter, you always kind of come out a little hurt, or, you know, you need more work, or you need to kind of get over something or deal with something. And it's just tiring. It's exhausting. All right, we have a Grim Reaper here. We have a divorce. We could be talking about somebody you're divorced from or you just broke up with recently. All right, so we're clearing away the old here. We're cutting something or somebody off. We're working on some sort of healing. All right, so there's a unicorn. There's one of a kind energy here. Irreplaceable energy. This is a very tough energy to get past. All right, tough to let go. All right, trouble lurking. Okay, so some red flags. Great chemistry though. Quick connections coming here. Quick Eight of Wands, passionate communications coming through. Somebody may want something, another quick, short term kind of a hookup or a hangout or something like that. But you know, this person has not let go of your energy. There's a lot of lies and deception. Okay, so there we need to heal from all of that. Whether we've contributed to it, supported it, enabled it, allowed it, or had to deal with it. Okay. And we have negative emotions. We're working with a lot of negative emotions. All right. Somebody's feeling very wronged here. They could feel you know, they feel a little angry towards you, a little resentful. All right, so there's a lot of stuff here. It feels like you two, you know, something could have kind of become very challenging for no reason. Something was made a competition for no reason, or for reasons, but it's like it was not necessary. It's just kind of constant, exhausting emotional depletion here. So we have look for a sign is one answer from your angel. Another answer is get more information. We also have a peaceful resolutions here, as well as helpful people all around you in this reading, Virgo. If you're still with me, thank you so much as the daylight changes light again. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I am going to pull a final word for you. Self-love, self-healing message. If you would like to let me know you stayed with me in the end, you can go ahead and type this word. Your word is listening. Your message is if you want to be heard, learn to listen. Listen to yourself. Listen to your guides. Listen to your intuition. Trust it. Okay, so if you're still again with me right now, like the video, subscribe. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you very soon. All right, bye.